Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am KoiTGZ, and in this video we are going to do a battle against the new elite enemy, so that's going to be Golden Titus. So yeah, this enemy is not going to be that difficult, depending on the situation of how things I think go in the battle. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be doing this without a support character. And first, I'm going to actually be using a Dane-based team. So Dane is going to be its weakest attribute to go against it. So this team should actually work out. Actually, before recording this video, I tried this particular team out just to try it out. And actually, I did this battle quite easy, not, I wouldn't say easily, but I was actually able to do auto battle right from the beginning and actually finish the battle no problem. Well, I had two characters die, but still got through it pretty much fairly easily. Then also, I actually did use a God Hand team. I mentioned that before, and they actually do well too. But for this battle, I want to use this particular Dane team. So I'm going to have the Gringham Whip on my Ranger, the Starry Divine Staff on my Armamentalist, and also the King Metal sword on my Battlemaster. So this should actually work out well. And for this, I will be buffing up. So definitely you're going to see some pretty good damage, and possibly the Golden Titus taken down quite not easily, but you'll see him to be taken down. So if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description below. But right now, I want to go over the abilities of the Golden Titus. So Golden Titus is going to have 2 to 3 actions per turn, going to have around 90,000 HP. Weaknesses, like I mentioned, its main weakness is going to be Dane. Then after that, it's going to be Shadow, and then Jibaria. Gira is also possible as well. And then also with the new weapon, pretty much just straight up weapon damage would actually work out as well. So its most dangerous ability is going to be Stemmy. So with Stemmy, it raises attack power by 2 ranks, but also lowers weapon and physical technique resistance. Put a pin in that because I will get back to Stemmy real quick. Then after that, it's going to have a Chikaro Tameru, which is Gather Strength, so that conserves power in order to deal 2 times the damage the following turn. Then after that, it has a Land Impact that does around 280 Jibari of physical damage to all characters and has a chance to knock them down. Then after that, it's going to have a Sukonoi Ichigeki, which is going to be a critical blow. So that does around 850 critical damage to one character. It's also possible to for that to do even more damage, over with even 1,000, 10, 1,200 damage, depending on the strength of the Golden Titus, or the buffs, I should say, that it might have on. Then it's going to have a regular attack that would normally do about 500 physical damage to one character, but again, if it's buffed up, it's going to actually do more in terms of a regular attack. Then the last ability it has is going to be Ayashi Kaigayaki, which is going to be Suspicious Light. So what this does is that it negates negative status effects on the Golden Titus. So this is very similar to like a protective shield, so but for the Golden Titus. So I mentioned that because going back to Stemmy, again, he's going to first use a Suspicious Light, so protective shield. Then he's going to use Stemmy and then Gather Strength. So pretty much he won't take the negative status effect of the Stemmy. So that's what the Golden Titus is going to do. So yeah, I'm going to not be using a support character with this. I think I can get through this fairly easily. So with that said, here we go. Okay, so here we go against the Golden Titus. So since he does have Land Impact, you do want to probably use Protective Shield, but I think I'm going to actually just go straight at him. So I'm going to go and attack with my Ranger. Hopefully I can get, let's see, no shadow bind. Oh, no, I did get a shadow bind there. Okay, so here I'm going to start buffing up, so going to use protective shield. Then that was Golden Titus's turn right there. So here going to use Force Burst with my Armamentalist. And with my Sage going to use Rukani. And that goes in. So that's actually going to really help me out. So here back with my Battlemaster. Going to put on Stemmy. Going to attack with my Ranger. So here goes Golden Titus. Land impact. Ooh, okay. So there my Sage was knocked down. There my Armamentalist guarded that attack. So now going to attack with my Armamentalist. Okay. So there goes my Sage. Can't do anything. So here what I'm going to do is use, oh, not protective shield. I'm going to use critical hit, target focus, or target precision. So there goes Ranger. So here goes, ooh, regular attack. And another regular attack. Ooh, so my Ranger is now down. So here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, let's see, I'm going to resurrect. And then I'm going to heal up here. So here, again, going to attack with my Ranger. So got 5,600 damage out of that, so that actually did help out there. So here, I'm now going to go and use Battle Demon Release, and pretty much from here on out, I'm going to be using... Okay, so that was pretty good damage there. There goes the critical blow. So like I said, from here on out, I'm probably going to be using auto battle. So this should actually be, I should actually be in a pretty good position. So real quick, what I want to do is check to see, okay, that did a lot of damage there. So I wanted to see how much, okay, so in this case, this turn, the Golden Titus is going to pretty much just be buffing. So let's see real quick how his HP is doing. Yeah, so not so well. He's actually almost down. So I'm going to pretty much just go in for the attack. And actually he's down. Yep, okay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, that really didn't last very long. But yeah, like I said, it's actually not that difficult of a battle, especially with the amount of damage that I do with my characters, especially with my Battlemaster and using the Metal King sword. So that sword pretty much, with 2 attacks from it alone, pretty much took probably over half the, probably about 60% of the HP with the 2 attacks from that weapon. So that pretty much left the amount of damage that I was doing with my Ranger and my Armamentalist, which actually was pretty good. So both of them together was probably doing close to almost 10,000 damage. So yeah, so that, like I said, that really wasn't a very difficult battle. So most likely I will try the other attributes just to see how they work. It's going to be very different, especially since I don't have a similar ability to the Metal King sword with the other attributes. So that's going to be Hado and Jibadia. But definitely I would like to try to using a Strong Fist of the God of War on my Ranger, and also try it out on my Battlemaster as well. So the 2 of them together, that probably could be just as good as using the Metal King sword, but we'll see what happens. But with that said, I'm going to be ending this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.